Petit Rising Collective. Welcome back to the channel. You know the drill, okay? Today I just want to talk about what is the matrix, how does it work, okay? How does the matrix work? What is it? What is it? Well, first you have to understand that it's a false reality, okay? It's a false reality, kind of like an overlay that's been placed on top of the original creation, which is nothing, okay? The original creation is the absence of projections, or shunyata. In Buddhism it's called shunyata. That's nothing, the void, the nothingness. Out here is where this is. It isn't God, it's not anything. It's nothing. God is a concept, right? This is the absence of concepts, of projections, of ideas and language and all the things that we use to create projections, to create illusions. And so the first thing we do is we create a primary illusion. And some of these primary illusions, they're like a collective lucid dream, okay? That's what they are. This, I don't know if you can see this. It's the primary illusion is a collective lucid dream, or some people use the word social memory complex. It's when a lot of different consciousnesses come together and they agree, consciously or unconsciously, to maintain this illusion that's like a collective lucid dream, okay? And it can get very solid. It can be solidified so that things are three-dimensional, which is sort of like, that's kind of like the manifestation of the collective dream, the collective lucid dream. And you'll bear with me, I'm channeling this while I'm talking. I am. So, a bunch of people have been fighting over this, inside this primary illusion for a long time. Might have even been one that was hijacked by another group, because they came in here and they found a really nice primary illusion that a bunch of really good people built up, you know? And we're probably living in harmony and bliss. And I think some of these primary illusions, some of these first, going way, way, way back to into prehistory, I'm getting some of these original collective lucid dreams were, this is why we have all these different kinds of weird alien beings and stuff, because in different lucid dreams, your dream could be anything, okay? Just think about your dreaming and how it works. You could have a dream about anything. And stuff in dreams is crazy, right? So that's your creative power, you know, that's showing you how it can manifest. And as I'm saying that, I get a little hummingbird flying in. That's why I said Petit Rising, because I'm spending the morning looking at, it's rush hour at the feeder right now. It's rush hour at the feeder because it's early in the morning. It's 7:30 and it's relatively cool out there. So they're taking turns chasing each other away from the feeder because they think there isn't going to be no more. You know, this is the desert. It's 100 degrees and these tiny little hummingbirds are trying to survive out here in this horrible, inhospitable land where we live. This horrible desert. They fight to survive. just like the divine humans are fighting to survive. This is why I feed them. I feed them. I make sure they have a place to come and get what they need here. Even though I don't have much, all you people that are fighting over me and living it high on the hog, you know, I don't have nothing, but I'm taking care of my little babies out there. Because they delight me. They're delightful. They delight me. Inside this primary illusion that gets built up over time by a social memory complex or a collective of people who kind of agree either consciously or unconsciously to create this thing and to live in it and to do stuff in there and to build stuff and to make stuff and to make their dreams happen, it got invaded. Something like dream raiders, right? Dream raiders came in to our beautiful primary illusion that we all were so happy, and these dream raiders came in. Okay, and they built up this secondary illusion on top of our original collective lucid dream. They took over, and they built this matrix thing and started controlling everybody inside the primary illusion. That is all. That's it. I just wanted to explain. That is all. Okay, enough of that. I already have a reading out here on the table. Morning. Oh, helicopter flyover right now. And one of my hummies is flying right up to the window looking, okay? I've got a reading out here on the table already, right now. And so let me just see if I can catch you up, okay? I think I better move the camera so we have a better view. I'll be right back. Okay. So I started out with asking what is the predominant message for today, please? What's in the air? What do we got going on here? You can see there were some major arcana came out. The Tower and the Wheel of Fortune came out. Very, very strong here. And the Justice card, okay? So here we have the Tower, the Justice card, and we have the Wheel of Fortune card coming out. And we have my favorite Egyptian deity, Taweret. Has made an appearance this morning here. She's the goddess of hearth and home that was worshipped in ancient Egypt as a protector of children and families. But she's also, in this deck, she's on the Devil card because she's the one who carries out the judgment, okay? If someone has messed up horribly, when you die, she's the one who takes you across the river to the bad place in that boat she has. She likes boat trips, by the way. Taweret is very fond of traveling on the river in royal barges. Okay. And as you can see here, look who's rising to the top here. This is going like this. It's going counterclockwise in this image. But she's coming to the top here. Who's going down is this demon here, this winged demon is going to the bottom of the wheel. Right now at the bottom there's a sphinx. I'm not sure what that means. We might have to pull a card about that to get clarification about this, or go to a book or something to figure this out. Why is the Sphinx at the bottom getting crushed by the wheel right now? Maybe this has something to do with the turning of the ages I just heard. Because we are coming into the age of Aquarius. It's becoming solidified now, okay? I am not an astrologer, disclaimer. But I do receive channel messages, and I do read tarot cards, and I do read oracle cards, and I do divination, and I am psychic, okay? So, I just do the best I can for you to interpret these things and help us understand what's going on, all right? So, the wheel is turning, some kind of big change is happening, and I'm getting, it's like one of these huge changes of the eons, right? These changes that happen that change everything sometimes. Why is the Sphinx, why did I pick this card up? Why is the Sphinx at the bottom of the wheel, on the Wheel of Fortune card in this deck, please? And I picked up this card, and it looks like there is a Sphinx here. There's some lions here, but this almost looks a little Sphinxy to me. Okay, and I'm just getting now, because the Sphinx is justice. There's been profound injustice, okay? Justice was crushed under the wheel. So this is, Taweret's coming to the top because of this profound injustice of justice itself being crushed. Because somebody was trying to turn the wheel the other way or stop it from turning or something. And we know that we have serious problems going on in the United States with our Department of Justice. Okay, so that's the answer to that. I told you we would explore that. I just did. So the first 3 cards out here, oracle cards. I started the reading with these 6 oracle cards. The first 3 out was trust. Number 16, trust. So apparently we need trust right now. Number 21, stormy. Stormy weather. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There's a lot of illusions going on. Somebody wants you to feel scared, okay? But there's shadowy stuff going on. Number 43, shadow came out. I think, you know, trust is saying, yeah, and you're in the storm right now. You've got to trust that a lot of these scary monsters are only projections in the secondary illusion. People doing things to make you feel scared so they can do a power grab or something like that. If you're paying attention to current events, you know that there's different factions right now trying to do a power grabs of various territories inside the secondary illusion or the matrix are up for grabs right now, and there's vicious fighting going on. I got a download this morning about Hawaii. Part of this reading here, over here, okay, this is not in the frame, but I have 3 cards out here about Hawaii that I pulled too, and I'll get to that in a minute. Then I pulled out these 3. Number 6, Divine Feminine. Number 46, Power. Look, who just came out? Taweret came out. Taweret is a powerful divine feminine goddess. Okay. She's got her. Taweret is part crocodile, okay? You can see the face on that. I don't know if you can see that. She's part crocodile and like part hippopotamus. And part, I don't know, it's like a mama bear energy, but it's a really fierce mama bear energy. You mess with my kids, I'm gonna come and take you across that river, boy. I'm gonna take you behind the woodshed for a whooping, for an ass whooping. Okay, there's some ass whooping about to go down. I just got because you know what else came out here, okay? I think this tower card is so funny. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. These guys got blown off their feet. They're upside down in the air. Whoa! You can almost hear the thunderclap here. Boom! Somebody got knocked right off their feet. Flipped around in the air even. That's what's... Look out. Okay. And then I got number 30, safe travel. And so then I clarified each one of these cards, all right? And what came out here was this was on the shadow, this vicious Queen of Swords. And I'm tending to take this as the Jezebel energy that's in the matrix. It's a deceptive energy. It's a jealous, deceptive, win at all cost energy. It came out here with the 5 of Swords, the win at all cost card. That's what's been going on here. This vicious Jezebel, it's the Sodomites return. Sodomites redux, they're back, right? They've been coming in through portals, organic portals. That's a human body, right? They have a spirit from a disembodied spirit from the other side where Taweret takes people, right? Has to have in order to do things down in the matrix or the 3D reality that they hijacked, they need a body to get into. They need to get into a body. And these things fight over who gets what body. This is the body they want most of all. This is the body they want to get into most of all, so they can have this, because they know that the feminine energy is so powerful. That's what the big lie is all about. The feminine energy is extremely powerful, and that's what this is. These 2 cards came out for this. Divine feminine energy is like a never-ending flow of... picture a champagne fountain. Have you ever seen one of those at a wedding? Where they stack up all the champagne glasses and they pour it starting from the top, and then it goes down and it fills all the other glasses underneath it. That's like what your divine feminine energy is like, and that's why you're so powerful. They don't want you to know that, though. That's why we are so abused, because it's like a mind game they play with us to make us believe that we're not powerful. Okay, but we are. Here's the Queen of Wands. That's the magical feminine energy. We are powerful. I don't care what they say. And it's these men in the background that have been skin-jacking women, and if they can't skin-jack you, they come and they want to be your handler, okay? They want to control you. They want to own and operate is what they want, like Britney Spears' dad was doing to her, okay? Or, any number of people have been controlled that way. There's often in the background of a star's life, there's a handler. Sandra Bullock just lost her handler. the public really never knew about that person. Now, I don't follow celebrity culture because I think it's just super corrupt and full of all this abuse and control shit. And I'm not supporting that. So I'm not watching any entertainment that's like about celebrity culture, because I think it's trash. It's like cultural trash. They do that they peddle it to low vibrational population as entertainment, purely to make money, okay? Purely to make money. This could be a Nine of Pentacles, you know. Well, but they don't like that. They don't like you and your Nine of Pentacles energy because no one's controlling you. No one can exploit you if you're self-sufficient. Anyone who's really powerful, divine feminine with a lot of creative energy is going to be someone who's pursued by these people who want to exploit you inside their secondary illusion, the matrix, okay? But that's all being destroyed. That's all being destroyed. But this energy of the divine feminine, that's Empress energy, and that came out here too. That's out here on the table. That's Empress energy. That's what all these Jezebels want. They want, if they can't skinjack you and get inside, literally get inside your body to occupy you, then they need to use controllers and handlers around you to control your energy, and that's what this famous program that some of us know too much about was all about. It was about conditioning you to be controllable, and this is all going to be washed away. You and every other divine feminine who's becoming conscious, we're all working on gaining our liberation by shedding this programming that they put on us, this matrix conditioning, so that they could control you, control your energy, control your creative energy. Okay, there's something significant going on with this at the next full moon, okay, because this came out. So something's getting ready to happen on this next full moon, and I don't know the exact date of it. You can look that up. It's coming up, though. And I think at the same time we're going into another Mercury retrograde, so I'm seeing this, see this eye that's crying? I'm getting a message here that a lot of divine feminines are going to be having painful memories are going to come up. And the way that they get washed away is through your tears. So it's okay to cry, because that's how it gets washed away. See, spiritual cleansing. What's cleansing? It's washing away the dirt. Empress, so that you can fully come into your Empress energy, okay? And there's all these jealous Jezebels around who are mad as hell because they couldn't skinjack you and they couldn't control you after all. So now you're going to use your creative energy to bring this, okay? This is what's coming. The justice is coming, because you're going to wash away the last of that damn programming. And there's another card that was out here in the original 6 was safe travel. So this is the passage. This is the Lion's Gate. This is the passage. It's a 30, but that's a 3, and then another 3 came out on top of that. It's a 33. Okay, your ships are coming in, right? You're going to have safe passage through this. Trust that you're going to have safe passage through this storm. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. But it just requires so much strength. It's so hard right now because the fight is on, and it's been on for a while. It's really intense. We've been in the heat of the storm. And as I say this, I am dripping sweat right now. That's why I'm not letting you see me today. I'm kind of a mess. I didn't do my hair or anything. I got up because I sensed there's a message to be delivered here, okay? Now I'm trying to remember what these cards over here were all about. These came out also. We've got, well look, we've got 2 4s, so we got 44 out here. We had the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. And I'm going to say this was just, these are just more of the illusions that they're trying to project to keep you stuck, right? A lot of illusions being projected to keep you stuck. To make so they can still hang on to you, okay? They can hang on to you, but on these cards are both look much more positive than they do in the Rider-Waite deck, okay? The imagery is much more positive, okay? This 4 of Cups, 4 is a number of balance, okay? So, you know, possibly your energy is fairly well balanced right now. And in the Rider-Waite, he's turning away from the cup that's being offered. Well, maybe that's how you feel. You need to fly away from what's being offered by these people, these shadowy, skin-jacky, control freak, narcissist, you know, achrome addict people. Nasty. Nasty. Let's get out of here. We don't want what you have to offer. You know, it almost looks like we're taking our cups and we're going somewhere else. We're starving the beast right now. We're not letting them have any. We're hanging on to what we have in a balanced way. If you're like me, even if you only have a little bit of money, you're using it correctly. It's hard for me. It's hard for me, you know, because I like nice things. And I slipped up yesterday and ordered a piece of clothing online. Damn it. You know why? Because I can't wait to celebrate. Collective, I can't wait to get out of here and celebrate again. I ordered a very festive, colorful piece of clothing. But it was still affordable for me. I didn't buy the $300 dress. I bought the $30 dress, okay? And that's because I do have some of this kind of sensibility. Okay, I finally figured out what it is that's in my DNA, or what kind. I finally figured it out. Some of you out there have that. Or various some of these special bloodlines do contain DNA from certain animals. Okay. It was done to make you strong, because original humans, as they were, just were not strong enough to be able to withstand the takeover and the attacks inside the Matrix. And these bodies that we have are so powerful. That's why these people want to skin jack you. They think, oh, if I could just get inside that flesh suit, think what I could do. If I could have that intuition that she has. If I could have that creative power that she has. I want it. This is what the kind of energy we're dealing with. Okay? This jealous, horrible, jealous Jezebel energy. The psychotic, the sociopathic narcissist who will do anything, win at any cost, to hijack your body. Then they switch strategies. If they couldn't control you, then they got plans to actually kill you, okay, and traffic. It's super treacherous energy. Collective, you're so strong. You give these baboons nightmares. 9 of Swords. There's so much anxiety right now because this battle we're in the middle, we're in the eye of the storm. This war is not over. It's really not over. So you're trying to bring the justice. You're trying to bring, excuse me, confirmation burp. I don't know if you heard that. Pardon me. I think that's so funny. I hear people saying that. Shout out to Prosper Goddess Pay. You are so beautiful. You remind me of my hummingbirds. We're trying to bring the justice. That's what this 6 of Pentacles is. It's the what goes around comes around card. And if you've been living right, up in the upright, and you haven't been one of these horrible win it at all costs, Jezebel, werewolf, blood-sucking, child-abusing pieces of crap, if you haven't been one of those, you're gonna get your justice, because the Tower is here. That's part of this thing we're going through. Okay? And so, you know, maybe that's what's happening on the next full moon. I'm thinking, we're almost there. It's like it's zombie panic time, and these things are turning into zombies. They're starting to panic, and I'm telling you, I've seen them in my town now. I've seen them. And they're doing all these weird ops on me that you wouldn't even believe. I mean, they're so coordinated, and it's so like, all of it is like, what are you doing? It's people doing shit against me that is so worthless. It's so stupid. It's just low vibrational mocking shit where they organize to be somewhere where I'm going to be, and they might be wearing some. I've figured out that this group in town, somebody follows my Amazon.com page because I leave reviews of the products I buy. Okay, someone was following that and buying the same stuff and then wearing it around. They coordinate. They know where I'm going when I'm wearing it. Okay, and then they all mass up wherever I'm going, and the person with the matching clothes, in this case it was a bathing suit I bought, which they had this hugely obese woman buy the same bathing suit, for God's sake, and then parade into the pool where I was trying to I just went there because I enjoy going there. It's one of the few places I have here in this stink-ass dog-do town. One of the few places I have that I enjoy going. They figured that out. Now they all go there and they try to stink up my time there by picking at me and mocking me while I'm there. Okay. And they know that I know what's going on, but they're trying to pretend like it's a coincidence. And you'll never be able to prove that we did this. Well, guess what? This time you're wrong. I figured it all out. I think that might be a separate video. The bathing suit story. This is probably long enough here, this video. But I pulled these cards for Hawaii, okay? Because I kept getting the feeling that Hawaii is extremely valuable, disputed territory of these these ETs that took over. It's one of the, they wanted that territory because it's out in the middle of nowhere, and they were doing a lot of secret, dirty shit there that had to do with these secret programs and stuff, and these black money programs. A lot of stuff like that was going on in Hawaii, I think. In fact, they might have destroyed their own operations there just so they wouldn't get caught, is what I got. To tell you the truth, that's what I got. There's been an end to whatever was going on there in that town. I guess that was where it was going on, in Lahaina, okay? And I'm guessing it's been going on there for a long time. It's been a base of operations for them. See, it's been a successful base of operations for them for a long time, where they were able to do things to divine feminines, do research and stuff, do programming there. I know people who went to Hawaii and came back changed. Okay? This is one of the reasons they say don't get on the ships. Don't get on the cruise ships for sure. There's been a big fight going on there for a while there. See, Five of Wands is a big fight. It's a big chaotic fight. There's something going on in Hawaii. And my guess is it's a big base of operations for these black ops things that they do that involve satanic factions of the military, okay, that are brainwashing and messing with people and probably doing stuff they shouldn't be doing to women there secretly to steal your power, okay? It's these womb raiders. Those are the raiders of the Lost Ark. The Lost Ark is your female creative power, okay? That's what the Lost Ark is. You are the Lost Ark. It's a box. You get it? A box. That's your creative organ, sometimes known as a box. Always want to get you boxed in as a divine feminine. Look at this. Boxed in. This is you and your golden scarab creativity that can create anything. You know, you're part of the magical tribe that once occupied this primary illusion that a bunch of you created, a bunch of sacred divine feminines created this primary illusion, which was discovered by these horrible, you know, skin-jacking, whatever they are. They wanted it. They wanted to play in your energy. They wanted to get into your energy, skin-jack you, hijack your reality. Okay. I think that's about all on this. Okay, collective. Remember, trust. The justice is here. I can hear in the background someone's smoke alarms going off in the building. I just heard that. Trust, okay? But be careful. And because this, it's coming. So I think right around now, at this time of this later part of this month, because it's a Mercury retrograde and you're going to be remembering things that are painful and doing spiritual cleansing, this is going to be a time of staying inside kind of and reflecting and meditating and taking your spiritual baths and all that. And just stay out of harm's way, because this is a time also when all these zombies are going to get activated. And so just stay away from places where they go. Stay away from them. They're hungry. I've been having experiences where I walk into places and people are trying to touch me. They're following me around and stuff. That's because they're hungry. They're hungry. And I've become unafraid to just, if somebody touches me out there, I get vocal. I'm like, don't touch, like that. Don't touch me. You know? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are putting a finger on me? Soul Collective, Petit Rising. Thank you for coming back.